All right, this is our 2018 Ciel du Cheval Vineyard Cab Sauv, 100% Cab. This is aged in 50% new French oak, 100% wood fermented. That's something we've talked about before with our single vineyard cabs that we're making now. Almost all of them are 100% fermented for about 7 to 10 days in different oak vessels that we use in the cellar.
Oh yeah, we really feel like that adds a nice dimension to the palate that we don't always get from other fermentation vessels we use. So it's something we try to do consistently, and we really seem to like it. Looks like we've made this probably longer than any wine off a Red Mountain of anything that we've made in our lineup. We go back to 2006 on this vintage. I believe we've made wine from every vintage since then.
Do you remember when you were first able to get access to the fruit?
I mean, we went for a long time trying, and working with them just to try to get access to it. And keep in mind, before 2015, there was half as much grapes planted on Red Mountain, and everybody wanted Red Mountain Cabernet, so it was in pretty high demand. But I think once we got up here, opened a tasting room in 2006, and actually moved into the current facility we have in 2007, and we started, getting a little bit more access to fruit that was available on Red Mountain all the time. So it's been great to work with. It's very consistent. The name recognition throughout, just not only the Northwest, but throughout the country and really the world it's there. If you say Ciel du Cheval, people know what you're talking about, especially with Cab Sauv. You see that with critics as well as consumers and trade people throughout the industry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had to let a lot of people down in the tasting room when they come in and say, "Oh, you make a lot of Red Mountain. Do you make any wines from Ciel du Cheval?" I was like, "We do, but don't tend to be on the tasting bar too often." Getting a lot of dark currant type aromas, baking spices.
Yeah, a little bit of vanilla maybe from the oak, and really pretty wine.
Yeah. Something with all these Ciel du Cheval wines is just how long you can just sit there taking in the aroma. And then if you're opening them up at home, definitely a wine that's going to last a long time in your cellar, but something that I would recommend decanting and just, having a glass every so often and see how that wine develops over the night that you have open. Or in our case, the morning you have open. It's at 6:30 a.m. shooting videos.
It's never too early.
Yeah, I kind of get that same sweet red fruit on the palate. That chalky tannin structure, not too dry like some of the other big wines we make, but definitely still there.
Yeah, that consistency comes from just working with older vineyards, and I believe there's a little bit of Clone 191 in this wine as well, which we consistently get, and that's a clone we like. Not just in our state vineyard, but in other places we source fruit off of Red Mountain as well.
Yeah, and a really nice chalky but chewy tannin structure is how I describe this one. It's really nice.
Be great with some food.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.